Hey guys, Emperor Void here, and today I have an extra interesting challenge for you. I noticed that so many people, they're always telling me how they struggle to climb in the solo queue ladder, so I decided to handicap myself in this challenge and see if I can win a ranked game of League of Legends without buying any items. None at all. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was theorize a rune page that I'm going to need to win this type of game. So I decided to take Dark Harvest. This was primarily so that I could keep getting damage from the stacks as the game goes on. Then I took Eyeball Collection so I could keep getting more damage for each unique takedown. And then Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter were mainly for some healing. Then to finish things up, I took Mana Flow Band so I could keep getting more maximum mana since I wouldn't be getting any mana from any of the items, since I wouldn't be buying items. And then finally Gathering Storm so I'd keep gaining damage the longer the game went on. Alright, here we're loading into the game, and as you can see, I decided to take some pretty spicy summoners. I took Exhaust and Ignite. This is so that I'll have the maximum utility. My big plan here was to roam to other lanes to try to get them ahead so that they could carry me, because I won't be getting any items, so gold on me is pretty much useless. So pretty much once I get level 6, I'd roam to a different lane, and I would just pop Exhaust and Ignite on a target and hope I can give the kill to someone else, and try not to take them as much as I can. Alright, so starting off here, once again, my goal was to rush to level 6 so I could start roaming as soon as possible, and also to try to get as many early Dark Harvest stacks as I could, which proved to be really tricky, because laning versus Malzahar, who had a lot of poke, and not having any sustain made it very difficult. And to top things off, to make matters worse, I got ganked early by Twitch. But it was only a minor setback, and I just stuck through it, and eventually I got to level 6, and we proceeded to the next step in the plan. But before doing that, I noticed that the Twitch was caught out, so I came to go help. However, unfortunately I accidentally yoinked the kill. But the good news is, at least I got a Dark Harvest stack. Unfortunately my bot falls behind, but I'm not ready to give up and I'm going to help them out so Kai'Sa can get ahead and hopefully carry the game. So I go to make my first roam down bot, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so going into the roam, I was hoping that I'd be able to dish out as much damage as possible and make sure that Kai'Sa gets the kill, because if we're going to win this game, she was the key to victory. Following through with the gank, we're able to kill Malzahar and Kai'Sa gets the kill, which was so good. Then following up, we rushed a dragon to try to secure that early Earth Dragon. Unfortunately, Amumu was unable to secure the dragon, but luckily Illaoi got a kill up top, and Kai'Sa was able to free farm and get some early turret plates. Alright, so the moment I get back to lane, I shut up the wave to deny as much EXP and gold as possible, while taking the long path around to gank bot to get this Kai'Sa even further ahead. The key here is to keep giving her kills because she has the potential to carry in the late game. Following through, I take the long path, I make my way around, and we're able to secure a kill, and once again Kai'Sa gets it, which is so good for our team. The next thing that happens is that the enemy overstays in our jungle, so I make my way over, deal as much damage as I can with my Rift Walk and E, and peel for Kai'Sa. She's able to clean up and pick up a triple kill and many different shutdowns. This is huge. Next, the key thing is to play around our Kai'Sa. She's really fed, so we group up mid and we hope to siege a little bit. With this siege mid, we're able to pull off a successful dive, picking up many different kills and almost completely annihilating the enemy team. We back off after this, reset, and set up for the next play. While playing this game, it was absolutely hysterical for me to see some of the things that my teammates were saying. Like right here, Kai'Sa asks how I'm even doing this. It was cut out of the video, but at one point in this game, the Kai'Sa asks me to please buy items, and then the Amumu says, just let him do what he wants, he's doing good and I don't know how. Once again here, we group up mid, we have a team fight, and my key strategy here is to peel for the Kai'Sa to make sure that she stays alive as long as possible. At this point, it doesn't really matter so much if I die because I don't really dish out any damage. I'm just peeling for Kai'Sa, and whenever my Ignite and Exhaust come up, I'll use them as well. We're able to come out ahead in this fight, just barely, and ace the enemy team. I was a little scared in this fight that Twitch was actually going to shut down Kai'Sa and it would give him a huge amount of gold and he'd have the potential to carry the game as well because he's also a really good hyper carry, but luckily Kai'Sa is able to kill him, securing the ace. This allows us to take the tower mid and reset. So from this point on the game was going smoothly, but then we decided to take a bad fight in the jungle where MFR is able to absolutely shred us. This is when I think that we may actually lose the game because I don't have any items, and I begin to get a little scared. Kai'Sa gets shut down by the Twitch, and this is when I begin to realize that maybe the challenge is going to be impossible. Even our Kai'Sa's beginning to think so. As you can see in the chat here, she says, Cass, we legit need you to have items now. However, even though it may have been a mistake, I wasn't ready to give up on the challenge. I decided to push through and hope that we can pull through and win this game. Luckily here, my Amumu and Morgana were able to pick up some really good picks on the enemy team, and off of this we're able to secure Baron and move on to the next phase of the plan. After getting that Baron buff, we run mid and a fight breaks out. This fight was a pretty long skirmish, but I was able to keep Kai'Sa alive. That's the key thing here. At this point it doesn't matter so much if I die. I have no items, I can't dish out so much damage, even if my Dark Harvest and my scaling damage. But the big thing here is I was able to keep Kai'Sa alive. I do die, but we win the fight off of it, and we're able to get a bunch of towers. And the next play we do is rush directly to the Earth Dragon. This will allow us to shred objectives much quicker and hopefully end the game before the enemy team gets too strong. The good thing about taking the dragon here is it allows Kai'Sa to stack up Rageblade. These stacks before a fight breaks out will make her huge. The enemy realizes this and plays safe, but my team decides to chase and a big fight breaks out. Honestly, I had a real bad feeling about this fight. As you can see, as we chase, both Amumu and Illaoi are getting poked down. Amumu almost completely dies, but Kai'Sa is really far ahead, and eventually we are able to catch up. The big thing in this fight is that Kai'Sa gets Malzahar'd. It would look bad from a regular perspective. She did have QSS, but I actually made it so she didn't need to use her QSS at all. Kassadin's Q cancels channels, so the moment Malzahar Rs, I Q him, it cancels his R, and she's able to use her QSS to mitigate the Nautilus stun. And as you can see, we do come out ahead in this fight, and we decide to move forward, take the inhib, and then eventually we hope to try for the end of this game. Everything's looking good, it looks like we're about to win the game, and then my heart sank. I see Kai'Sa dies, and only Illaoi is left. I'm like, oh no, we just got aced and gave a huge amount of gold, shut down gold. If Illaoi dies here, it's also really bad. I think that the enemy team's about to get a chance to come back into the game, and then this happens. I always underestimate how strong Illaoi actually is. She absolutely devastates the enemy team, securing the win for my team. So, what is the answer to the question? Can you win a ranked game of League of Legends without buying any items? You absolutely can. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. I really had so much fun doing this challenge, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. And until next time, remember, you are null and void. If you liked the video and want to see more great content, here are some other videos I think you may like.